Hello, viewers, and welcome back to SimbaviTravels. And today, I would be showing you Madrid and Valencia. Now, this is episode 3 of my Spain trip. So, here goes. First night we spent in this beautiful hotel, Whimsy by the Mint. And you can understand why is it called Mint. Everything in this hotel, from the bar to the rooms, to the food truck on the terrace, everything was gorgeously mint. It had a very beautiful, attractive food truck and bar on the terrace, which is one of the things that excited me when I was booking this particular hotel on booking.com. And that's where we headed first, to the terrace, and had our splendid drinks. And this, of course, is the view from our room, which was gorgeous because we were living right on the Gran Via. And you can see these gorgeous architectural buildings. And of course, Avi and I were strolling the roads and enjoying the bright, bright sun. And it was just such a blast. And while we did that, the first place that we went to or crossed was the Retro Park. Yes, it's one of the biggest, beautiful park in Madrid, in Spain. And next, of course, we walked over to the Royal Palace. And you can just see from the gates how gorgeous it is. And of course, just like any other European city, Madrid too has tons of squares with lots of shopping, lots of great food, and just gorgeous streets and architectural buildings. And of course, one such beautiful place is the Plaza Mir. Now, this is probably the biggest square that I have seen in Europe. It's literally endless, and it looks something by the day and something else by night. At night, it's glittering with its lights, and it has lots of places to eat, and everyone gets together. And, you have crowds and crowds of people just mingling with their friends. And then, of course, the rest of Madrid. You can see Avi just clicked some beautiful buildings at night, and it was just gorgeous to see them. And all of this wrought iron that you're seeing everywhere. Just look at those huge gates, all made of wrought iron. And again and again, it is just so exquisite to see the architectural design that's been involved. Wherever you are, whichever street of Madrid you're walking on, the designs are gorgeous. Oh, and this is the view by the night from my room. Just see how it changes and looks extraordinary. And if you get hungry in Madrid, Madrid has so much to offer, right? Like yum Thai food. So we stop for Thai. We stop for various other cuisines. But the one thing that I really loved was my time with my old friend Hugo from Georgetown. So I went to Georgetown Law in 2013. And this is where I met my Spanish friend Hugo. And while I was in his city, it was just so important that I had to meet with him. And since I love rooftops, he chose this gorgeous rooftop for me. And we had lovely, lovely drinks. I would tell anyone going to Madrid to totally go onto this rooftop, enjoy their drinks, enjoy the music, and just enjoy all the views that this rooftop terrace has. It's got some splendid 360-degree views. And of course, Avi, me, and Hugo had a blast. So post the fun that we had at the rooftop with Hugo, we went back to the hotel, crashed for the night, because in the morning we had to get up and drive to Valencia. And before we did that, we actually stopped at this hole in the wall called Tiki Taco for some yummy tacos, and started our drive to Valencia. Once we got to Valencia, I think it was evening, and we were really, really hungry. And when we are hungry, we go for Indian food. So Avi and I found this restaurant called Swagat right in downtown Valencia. And this restaurant is my number one recommended Indian restaurant in Valencia. It had the best shahi paneer, gobi aloo, and some yum hot naan. Next morning, before we started our drive to Barcelona, Avi had booked us for this beautiful breakfast brunch by the water at a cafe that one must visit when in Valencia called the Cafe Bonita. And it is just the most gorgeous cafe I have ever been to. It was all covered in bougainvillea flowers and beautiful green trees. It had an outside sitting and an inside sitting. Everything was turquoise blue, just like the water on the coastline. And it had such yummy food to offer that it took me almost an hour to decide what I wanted to have. And of course, I was so excited where we were. I went around clicking photos and getting videos of just how gorgeous this entire place was. And this was actually recommended to Avi by a friend of ours, and you can just imagine why. Just look at that coastline, look at that water, beautiful palm trees, and an even beautiful interior. Yes, this was Cafe Bonita.